What's up, YouTube? Gizmote here with a special guest star, my lovely wife.
Hello!
Been a really good day, been a long day. Spent it at Charlotte Comic-Con. Greatest one-day show in Charlotte. Gonna show off our finds, man. We went dollar box crazy today.
It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Don't get too excited. These two weren't from... These are like the only two that weren't. I think there was like four more after that weren't from the dollar box. But these are the only two we didn't get at the con. These are a couple of eBay mail calls I wanted to knock out before I got into all of our dollar box finds. Secret Avengers number 23 and Brave and the Bold number 33. Secret Avengers number 23. You know what that is?
I'm gonna say it's a Venom situation.
A Venom situation. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That is actually the first appearance of Agent Venom.
And what's the significance of Agent Venom?
Well, Venom's a popular character. This is actually Flash Thompson as Venom.
Okay.
He kind of finds a way to control the symbiote and becomes an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. eventually. I don't think he does here. Well, I had Secret Avengers, so maybe he does, but I haven't read it. But what's kind of cool about that, man, I got it from Mile High Comics. I just so happened to see it as soon as it was listed up on eBay. It was $4.95, and it had $4.95 shipping on it. So I was like, you know what, man, I've been looking for an affordable copy of this for a while. All the auctions I've been watching have been going up over $10 plus shipping. So I was like, well, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. So less than $10 shipped, which was already a really good deal. Issue is Mile High Comics did not ship it. They wouldn't ship it. It's like, I went on their eBay and looked under shipping, and it said that, within like 3 business days at the latest. I don't know if you guys have ever bought from Mile High Comics. This is my first time. But just the customer service is absolutely abysmal. As far as through the eBay store, like I had to message them twice. At this point, it was over a week. And they just were ignoring messages. Now, I'm sure that they get a lot of messages, so I kind of understand that. But when you got a pressing issue, like you haven't shipped something that somebody's paid for in over a week, don't ignore them. I guess that was their philosophy on this book, though. They decided to ignore me. So I went on to the Mile High Facebook page, and I messaged that. I was like, this is, concerning an eBay item. It's been over a week. They have ignored my messages. I'm sure that this one will get ignored also, but in case you see it, I'd like to know what the delay is on shipping and why my messages are getting ignored. I got a message back, like within 30 minutes or so, and the guy was like, I'll print this off and take it to the eBay department. I was like, that's great, but like all you've got is my name. So let me go ahead and copy and paste the item number for you also. Shit you not, within 10 minutes of getting that message, my eBay app buzzed and said item marked as shipped, and the guy messaged me back saying, yeah, they couldn't find the book, but they found it now and it's being shipped, and here's your tracking number. And to that I just had no response. He also said they were refunding the shipping cost as well, which I appreciate, but if you don't ignore the eBay messages and you're just straight with me, I'm fine with it. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but yeah, to just completely ignore messages,
Yeah,
that shit bugs me.
That's not good customer service.
It's
That's
terrible.
one of my pet peeves too. Like, at least send back like a thumbs up or a middle finger or something.
Go fuck yourself, kid.
Yeah. Or just be honest. Like, you would have been really cool if they had been like, so we can't find the book.
Right.
But we will update you. Like,
right.
Have some respect. Even if you're that big of a business, even every customer should matter.
I mean, and really, like, let's look at it logically. Could they really not find the book until I sent that message and then magically it appeared in a stack somewhere?
I mean, maybe there was a little genie. They rubbed a lamp.
It could be.
He brought the book to
I
them.
think the genie's name was like Hank, and he worked in filing, and they rubbed his belly, and he was like, oh, right this way.
Hank sounds like a good guy.
Appreciate that, Hank.
I should have rubbed your belly sooner.
Should have rubbed your belly or something else. But hey, what it gained me was Secret Avengers number 23, marked off my list of books that I need, but I'm a hoarder, so it's not like it's off my list. It's just off the immediate list.
It's like bumped to the B list.
And I got it for $4.95, which, is less than $1 over cover price, and I'll absolutely take that. I mean, it's in very fine condition. A couple of minor spine blemishes. Nothing really that breaks color even, though. So, I mean, it could be pressed out to a near mint minus at least. Other book we've got right here. Man, it's taken me... I've been looking for this book for fucking months. Brave and the Bold number 33. You know anything about that? What you know about that?
It's got Zatanna on the cover.
It's got Zatanna on the cover.
I know, it's got Zatanna.
And I'm batshit over Zatanna.
Batshit.
Look at her. She's looking all fine and sexy.
I mean, she's alright.
But this book is damn near impossible to find in the wild. Reason being, actually, Brave and the Bold number 33 is a prelude to The Killing Joke.
Oh, I did not.
Yep. Sure enough.
Well, that's good information.
Girls' night out on the town, and then...
shit gets crazy.
Somebody takes a bullet to the spine. Damn. It's all fun and games till the bullet goes through your spine.
Yeah, it kind of makes it hard to walk. You can't strut through the town in a wheelchair.
You can strut. I mean, you can't strut, I guess. You can roll. They see me rolling.
Well, there you go. That's putting a positive spin on
the positive spin.
Oh, not on purpose.
If we have any viewers that have spinal injuries, we apologize. We're not being assholes.
We're just very tired. It's been a long day.
Been a long day.
Bad jokes.
This one, though, I was really happy to get. Like I said, I've been watching it for a while on eBay, trying to pick one up. Just for the Zatanna run itself, it just kind of happened to be a pain in my ass that it was also the prelude to The Killing Joke, and with the animated movie having just come out, anything Killing Joke related has gone pretty ridiculous. Auction price for this book right now is around $25. That can be shipped. That could be without shipping. I got this one. Again, same with the Secret Avengers 23. As soon as it popped up, I kind of dove right into it because it was $15 plus $1.99 for shipping.
That's not bad.
So 17 shipped. And a buddy of mine, like the day that I got this in the mail, which was Friday, a buddy of mine put his copy up for auction on Facebook. I messaged him. I was like, seriously with this shit, dude? But it ended up working out, though, because his auction doesn't end until tomorrow, Monday. And that fucker's already up to $17 just on his auction.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, come on, man. Like, I never see those pop up on Facebook, and I was totally going to try to grab it for a good deal to get a second copy of it, because his is a little higher grade. Again, this one's about very fine. Got, like, one color-breaking spine tick on it.
Right there at the top, I can see it.
Yep, actually, yep, right.
There's two.
Right there.
Go down by the building, too.
Why are you pointing out the blemishes right here?
Because that's what I do. No, I think that's part of the staple. I'm talking about like right here by the S.
Not a part of the staple. Yep, there it is. Shit.
Right in that brown.
Still about a very fine minus.
Here I am crushing his dreams like a wife should.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, this will come back on you, because now I need like at least 3 more copies.
All right, well let's get to searching.
All right, man. So it's been like 8.5 minutes, and all I've done is talk about these 2 books. But if you didn't know about them, now you know too much about them.
You're welcome.
If you did know about them and you're still with us, thank you. So let's move on to the confines.
All right.
The confines.
The confines. The confines.
Make that 2 words. Confines.
Enunciation. You want to start with my stack?
Yeah, we'll start off with my lovely wife over here. Her stack. She collects Catwoman. Gotham City Sirens 2. Currently a pretty hot book. Sexy ass cover. Awesome run. You got Catwoman there with the reflection of Harley and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
In her little goggle stuff.
Yeah. I think they're just goggles.
That's
maybe
some
goggle stuff.
That's the signature here, and then you got one blemish right here. So of course we got that actually from a buddy of ours, Sam. Sam, we appreciate it, man. $10 was his sticker price on it, which for the condition is an alright price for it. Yeah. I think I see it go around 15, maybe a little bit higher, depending on the severity of near mintness.
Yeah.
We got, and we'll get to the rest of them as well, but we got, from his booth alone, we got 2 $10 books, as far as going off based off sticker. 2 $10 books and 2 $5 books for a total of $30, and he charged us $15 for everything. So
yeah, he's a solid guy. He always deals really
always
well.
takes care of us, man. And anybody with us.
Yeah.
My wife here, her brother got into the hobby and just like a duck to water as soon as he showed up to us with the booth, and he was like, "Oh, you're with them.
Yep.
Here's, an entire run of Hellblazer for $1 each."
Definitely.
Less than that, even. Great guy. We really appreciate him, his wife, his kids. We're all on first name basis.
Yeah.
Helps to have friends, for sure.
It does.
What we got next, son?
Alright, more Catwoman, but this is just me, like, trying to fill in the gaps and complete my run, so...
And again, if there's no sticker on it, then we paid $1 for it.
Yeah.
I mean...
Which has been really nice. It's a nice way to kind of fill in the gaps.
We did kind of do that differently. You can keep going if you want to while I'm talking. We did that differently. Like, normally we don't really go through dollar bins. Like,
no, but it was so much fun digging through and just...
It was,
like, and, for my PC, I know you're a little more strict about yours, but for my PC, I don't necessarily care about condition so much on my Catwoman. Like, on my Xenoscope run, yeah, I like it to be a little more pristine, but for Catwoman, I'm just trying to collect all of them so that I can read it, because I'm that weirdo that has to have all the books before I can read it.
No, I completely understand.
So...
my run, for our viewers who don't know, that I'm trying to complete all of, because I'm an idiot, and when I first started collecting, I was like, you know what, I've always liked Spider-Man.
I really like that cover, by the way. The Honeymoon's Over cover.
Yeah, it's a really good cover.
I don't know what it is about it.
I really like the Dodson covers, man.
I like
think
this one,
Dodson's
too.
totally underappreciated. Dodson, his recent, Dodson, we've got Dodson here!
Oh,
Dodson's recent stuff has really made me, because I've got to do a damn double take. Every time I run across a Dodson cover, am I like, is this a fucking Adam Hughes cover I've never seen before?
Yeah.
He's cranking out some good art right now. Has been for a while. Totally underappreciated. Where were we? We're talking about?
We're talking about Catwoman.
Catwoman.
And the awesomeness that is Catwoman. Okay. So this is the last one I got for the new 52 run.
More Dodson.
I still have quite a couple, I think a few books.
I don't think you have too much
Not
to go.
many.
You knocked out quite a bit here.
Yeah. That's the best part about dollar books is you can just...
Dollar books, y'all.
Dollar books. You can fill in the gaps really quick, and since it's new 52, it's not like it's
right,
100 book
stuff,
run or anything, or even like...
Newer stuff, pretty easy to find in a dollar bin. That's good stuff right there. The variants are the only thing you really don't see too often in the dollar
We did
bins.
see that one variant for 13, but...
Oh, yeah. But that guy wanted like $12 for it, which is not unheard of.
No.
It's just, we were dollar bin hunting.
Yeah.
We weren't, $12 book hunting. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm an idiot, and when I first started collecting, I decided I wanted to collect all of Amazing Spider-Man, and I had no idea what I was biting off as far as that project
probably
goes.
What
I've got about 2.5 long boxes full of just Volume 1 Amazing Spider-Man. My earliest issue is issue 10.
I should work on that.
And I am missing a total of probably only about, I think last count was like 220 issues in the 700 issue run. Which is not terrible.
No.
Again, I'm a very cheap collector, so like I will bargain hunt like I'll twist every arm I possibly can to like I'll be like, let's bulk buy. I'll give you X amount. You give me more than one book per dollar.
Thus bargaining.
Excuse me. And it has worked, man. Like it's completely worked. Like
Yeah,
I've gotten really, really great books for less than $1 just doing that, man. Because the worst they can do is say no. Catwoman.
More Catwoman.
It's volume 2, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it is. Look at the barcode thingy.
Well, the barcode's not going to help me. That's number 2. That's something I need to do also, in case our viewers don't know how to read barcodes.
Yeah. I mean, you probably have to refresh my memory a few times.
Actually, you know what? Shit, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Real quick, guys. If you don't know how to read a barcode, these comic barcodes, these 5 digits right here. Excuse me, trying to get it to focus. Focus. There you go. 00211. So what we got there is the first 3 digits are the issue number. So for this one, 002 is issue 2. 1 is the cover number. So if it's number 1, so 002 is issue 2. 1 means cover A. That's the first cover they released, the most basic cover possible. And the next one is the print number of it. So this is issue 2, cover A, first print. So you'll see...
Oh, I was totally wrong.
Yeah, that's not going to tell you the year. You can usually actually find the year... thank you, darling.
I'm trying to refocus.
Yeah, appreciate that. You can usually find the year somewhere on the artwork. Usually the person who signs it will put like the year or something like that. Or I guess that's actually less common now. Like Campbell still does it every year, but...
It's because Campbell's awesome.
Campbell's awesome.
I might be a little biased. So then I got
Darwin.
Wait,
No, you're missing, man. This is the late great Darwin Cook, man. Like this is his artwork. This is beautiful. One booth there had issue I think like 2 through 5, all signed by Darwin Cook.
Yeah.
And what a great artist. It's a shame, he was taken from us. Sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. I just like how simple they are. Like, I think that's what really drew me to him.
His Starfire 3 variant, man, as soon as I saw that artwork, I was like, I knew I had to have it, and I got it. And then, God rest his soul, he passed away. And that book has gone insane now.
Good. Alright. And these are the last 2 that I got.
I really like that.
For my goodies. I really like that cover.
Yeah, I like that too.
Something
It's
about
Jimmy
it.
Palmiotti?
Yeah.
Palmiotti? I usually mispronounce shit.
Palmiotti.
I read it and I figure out a pronunciation in my head and I just stick with that. That's how I read books also. The main character's name is probably always so wrong.
Yeah, should probably work on sounding out words.
Palmiotti.
I don't know.
Palmiotti.
It was just another series for me to start collecting. It was dollar boxes, so...
Yeah, you're down to like only one issue that you need left of Grimm Fairy Tales, right?
Yeah.
66? Is it 66? Is it 66 or 36?
I think it's 66. So if you're out there in YouTube land and you have a Grimm Fairy Tales 66,
Volume
drop
1.
a comment.
Grimm Fairy Tales Volume 1. Yeah, let's trade for it if you've got an extra 66 kicking around somewhere.
Yeah. Help me finish my run. I'm so close to having all of them. And then, of course, Volume 2 is coming out.
It starts January.
Yeah.
No, starts this month.
Is it this month?
Yeah,
or
it
is
comes
January?
out this month. No, it comes out this month. No, the what I was telling you is Greg Bo Watson's new Grimm Tales of Terror. That starts January.
Next month, yeah.
Yep, they're rebooting that. That's going to be Volume 3, Issue 1 comes out
Which is
January.
going to be awesome, so...
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
My wife has the runs. Alright. Let's get these.
You just have to be funny, don't you?
You know what? I got jokes.
Do you though? I mean...
Don't hate. Don't hate.
I feel like I may have set you up for that one.
Are we segregating your books from mine?
I don't know why. It's,
Maybe I just wanted our viewers to look at these two beauties one more time.
I mean, they're beautiful books, so why wouldn't we want them to just
fine.
get one last...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they're beautiful, but...
One last glance. I mean, like I said, Zatanna's like, alright. I mean, she's cool.
Oh, how about that cosplayer that was cosplaying Zatanna?
No, she does
God.
a really good job. I feel like we've seen her at the last con. Or we saw her. We seen her.
Let's talk about these, man. Sinister Spider-Man. So Venom, again, just hot as hell right now. This was a very limited series here. Not a ton printed. It's not super valuable either, which is fine. You know, totally great. I mean, I want to read the story. I found 1 through 3 of 4. I do have another set of 1 through 4, but this was from a booth where it was like $1 each, or $30 books for $20. Yeah, that's what it was.
You mean it wasn't 20 books for $30?
Yeah, my lovely wife here with the assist trying to cost me more money.
My bad. Math may not be my strong suit, so, you know, it's cool.
Okay, though, because you're beautiful.
Oh, that's good. I have something going for me.
Different booth with these next 4 books, but, there we go. Bill and Ted's excellent comic book number 1. Just for my PC. These are worthless books. I mean, but,
yeah, they're just fun to have.
Right. Sleepwalker number 1. It was at one point in time like a $10 book max. Just there was rumors going around that Sleepwalker was going to get like a TV series movie.
Probably
some
a TV
shit.
series on the CW.
Some shit.
Because that's how it's about. Right.
Probably on the CW.
Because that's how it works. And then all of a sudden everyone wants the books.
Last one from no, there was one more. What was the other book from that guy? Because we picked out 5 books and
oh, that was this guy.
Yeah, that was this guy.
This guy.
Right. There was also an issue of Ghost Rider Spirits of Vengeance #1. And, you know, that's a $1 book, just like all of these are. Nothing was too super impressive there. But, you know, again, this is kind of nostalgia for me. Bill and Ted, Beavis and Butthead. Sleepwalker 1 was just kind of a throwaway book. I was trying to get 5 books to spend $5.
Plan failed.
And the Ghost Rider one was signed by Arthur Adams. I think it was Arthur Adams. Pretty sure it was Arthur Adams. And it was even numbered. It was like 1,900 and something out of 10,000 that this poor guy had to sign. Like, I can't even imagine the carpal tunnel that you got. The amount of Ben Gay to recover from 10,000 signatures in a row. But I made the mistake of, you know, he had these dollar boxes set up. He had 4 of them, and then he had like 25, or was it like 15?
I think they were 15.
$15 books in like 2 of these long boxes over here. And I made the mistake of, like, you know, pulling out books, and I just showed my wife, and I was like, oh, that's cool, that's signed. And I kind of put it down on top of my stack, and
he popped up like a prairie dog.
Like a prairie dog.
Seriously. Like he was catching prey.
Like his ears perked up, and he was like, money?
Yeah. It was a little ridiculous.
Yeah. And so, you know, I mean, you guys go to cons or whatever, you know, I'm sure you've seen where you go up there with, you know, this guy watches you dig through dollar bins, and he doesn't give a shit what you've got. He's just like, all right, let's count them up and give me this amount. No, this guy specifically was like, all right, well, hand me the stack. Let's see what you got. And I'm like, all right, sure, no problem. So I handed it to him, and he's like, that's signed. That was misplaced. It's supposed to be over there.
Yeah, he wasn't even, like, cordial about it either. Like,
he was like a dick. He didn't even offer me, like, well, it was misplaced, but if you want it for, like, 10, you can have it. Or, like, whatever. No, he was just like, well, that wasn't supposed to be there. And
he didn't even, like... At first, he said, like, he set the book aside, and he said $4. And we were like, we wanted that one, too. And he's like, well, it's signed. And, like... That's not our problem, dude.
Like, that's not really my problem.
So we dug through your boxes better than you did, and now you're being a douche.
Le douche.
douche.
But, you know, water under the bridge.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Maybe
he
was just having a bad day. Maybe his Guardian Star...
Well, let's look at this. He wanted $4 for Sleepwalker 1, and at one point in time, he thought Beavis and Butthead #1 was an $11 book.
Yeah.
So...
we forgive you.
If... You know, he wants to take that $1 book that they made 10,000 signature, or the guy had to sign 10,000 copies of, and wants to try to charge 15 for it. More power to him.
I hope
he'll never get that.
No.
I mean,
we went differently with it.
I mean, yeah. I hope he sold it. All right. So going back to the shut up.
Sorry.
Going back to the was it? 30 for 20 deal. Yeah, this is...
It was, 30 for 20. Sorry, I almost screwed that up again.
Come on, man. That's just scraping the jaw. So
unnecessary. I am the least biggest Beavis and Butthead fan probably on the planet.
I've seen a few of you guys get this recently, and I agree. It's just an amazing cover. Man, Brightest Day #14, David Finch artwork, White Lantern Batman. At one point in time, I really did. I was just grabbing whatever I could to kind of fill out the 30 book minimum. So I picked up Crossed Zero, a hot book at one point in time. Zero and #1. Who knows? Maybe it'll go back up. Maybe it won't. But I really don't care. It cost me less than $1. Superior Spider-Man #1. Venom Knights of Vengeance 2. 3.
I really like those covers. I don't know what it is about that classic feel.
4. You know what it is? It's the heavy use of lime green. That's
you know what? That's gotta be what it is. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, the covers are just so...
Another one I've seen a couple of you guys pick up here recently, Wolverine Saudade.
Is it just me, or does Wolverine kind of look a little animalistic?
He kind of looks Brazilian. That might be the point, because it is supposed to be...
No,
it's like the first appearance of a Brazilian character. I mean, I don't recall there ever being a Brazilian Wolverine, though, so I don't know if that's supposed to be what it's all about. But
and what is this? What is that? I'm confused by that.
It's like, it's either She-Hulk or Gamora making pie? Delivering pie?
Gamora delivering pie.
Oh, shit, no, it's about Secret Invasion, so it's the Skrull.
Is the Skrull in a pie? Or is that not a pie?
The Skrull pie, yeah.
Skrull pie. Yes.
As in, if you're browsing YouTube and you see one of our videos, don't scroll by. Click on it.
Scroll pie.
Sensational Spider-Man number 26. I got like a little tiny mini run here, unfortunately. And the guy who has these boxes, he is also the owner of my new LCS, but
Very cool guy.
amazing guy. Nick, appreciate it, man. Always taking care of us. He did get Wise onto the Clayton Crane Venom covers, so I didn't get lucky there, but for less than $1, man, I'm picking up a whole bunch of Clayton Crane covers. We're at 25 minutes now, so I'm going to kind of try to go a little faster. You can't beat this guy's artwork, except for on 28. That's one ugly-ass cover, in my opinion. Maybe it's just, like, faces that he doesn't necessarily do well.
I don't know, Black Cat looks
Black
kind of
Cat's
good.
not terrible. It's
I
not
never
terrible.
say that about her, but
It's because you're a hater.
I just don't like things that are
So
prettier
much
than me.
haterade. You're beautiful, honey. Beautiful. See, like that right there. That doesn't even look necessarily too bad.
But it's not his full face either.
Yeah, maybe it's just males he doesn't do well, because there's Mary Jane and she's not bad at all.
Well,
She's gorgeous.
I don't know if I'd say she's gorgeous.
Oh, you want to say that her and Black Cat are
I
gorgeous.
don't know. She's got like kind of a...
Aunt May's not even looking too bad under Crane's pen.
She's looking a little ragged, like she's been dragged through the mud. But...
Maybe she was. Maybe she
Okay,
likes
that Black Cat face, I can't get on board with that.
It's because she looks like she's enjoying herself.
She looks like she's tangled up in a spider web.
My wife has a rule that people aren't allowed to enjoy themselves too much.
Is that what your rule is?
Totally forgot I did a trade with a guy while I was there also. But I'll get around to those later.
I have so many
That
books
was it,
left.
man. That was it from, no, that was it from Nick.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So, I ran across another guy. Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, well, look at these. These weren't $1 bin either. These were $2, but,
That's kind of the same
I
thing.
happily paid for them. X Factor 15 and very fine plus or near mint condition. I mean, that thing's clean.
Yeah.
For $2, I was happy with it.
I'm a super tough critic when
You know
it
what
comes
that
to
is?
grading. And
First appearance of the Horseman.
Of the Apocalypse?
Apocalypse's Horseman.
Nice.
Not first appearance of Apocalypse, but his Horseman.
his horseman.
I've talked about this on many videos. Let's see how many you've actually paid attention to. What's that?
Uncanny X-Men?
493. You can even say the number?
No, I'm really blind.
That's the issue where X-23 joins the Uncanny X-Force.
Oh, that's right.
I think, shit, the last, 4 videos I've done, I've gotten a new copy of that. Makes 3 cover A's, or first print covers, and then I've got one of the second printing variants. This is probably my highest grade copy so far. Remember what I was saying, as far as these black borders go, man, it's really hard to find in high grade, and this has one small color breaking spine mark right there.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, that thing's clean. So here we got probably a very fine copy. No color breaks or anything like that, but it's got some, well, I guess you can call that a color break right there at the top.
Yeah,
got that little
those
mark
two
right
little
there.
faces.
It's unfortunate. That is the
It's got a
first
little
appearance of
bend down here too, but it doesn't break.
yeah, right. Probably never going to be a valuable enough book to merit the $10 it'll cost to get it pressed or anything like that. But right now, near mint copies are being listed for around $15. I figure at very fine, it's probably worth about $5. And I'm fine with that. Not that I'm really gonna sell it. I'll probably just sit in my long box of first appearances and shit. But that is the first appearance of the modern Night Nurse. Now, Night Nurse is getting a lot of buzz. I can't remember exactly why. I think they're talking about a Netflix series or something like that. But
Has Night Nurse showed up on the Daredevil TV show? Do you know?
shit, I don't know because we don't watch Daredevil. Because
No.
it's another unpopular comic opinion coming from me right now. It's boring as hell.
It's one of those things that you can't watch with like a toddler running around and trying to do 100 other things. And
I think it would have done great on a network where they have commercial breaks and an hour-long TV show only lasts 42 minutes.
No.
You know, but them trying to pad out that extra 14 minutes with just talking and stuff like that, it's boring, man. It cannot keep my attention.
You want less talking and more action?
Yeah, you know, like
Wonder
Flash has the perfect balance. I love Flash. I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
just
great.
started watching that. Well,
We're already in season 2.
and we're into season 2.
Same booth, $2. Carnage USA #1, Clayton Crane cover. Same booth, also $2. Minimum Carnage Alpha #1. This is the one shot. Also Clayton Crane. Got these two from a booth. One booth for $1 each. Now, Lethal Protector, excuse me.
Protector.
Lethal Protector #4 is the first appearance of multiple symbiotes. Riot and Rage? Is it Rage?
Maybe.
I don't know, something like that. But like 3 of them. They later become, I think they're called like Team Mayhem or something like that, where they're designated to bring down Venom or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But
props to your little brother, by the way, for knowing that.
He totally did, right?
Book. That's pretty impressive.
So I got another one there for $1 also.
Come into his,
I know, right?
his comic book self.
Adventures of Superman #644, Zatanna cover. Always with the Zatanna covers. Always.
Always.
Super high grade copy of Marvel Knights Spider-Man #20. What'd you know about that?
I don't think I know anything about that. You've probably said stuff.
No, I probably haven't. I just found out about this the other day myself.
Yeah.
That's the first time that Mary Jane like dons the Iron Man, the Iron Spider. That's what it is, the Iron Spider costume. So it was like the first Iron Spider Mary Jane, which is becoming hot as hell. I guess not hot as hell. I mean, it's like a $5-10 book. It's nothing crazy. It's one of those loopholes where somebody's like, oh, well, they did it over here once, and that means that ASM 15 is not the first time she did it.
Yeah.
Teen Titans #40. This is the first cover appearance of Miss Martian. Her first appearance is in 39? 37? I think that's one of those weird things where, yeah, her first appearance is 37, first cover appearance is 40. 37 is a little harder to find right now. Harder to find in high grade also, because it's a predominantly black cover.
Yeah.
Much like this issue of Tomb Raider #1, the variant. This is the Adam Hughes variant. Had no idea it was even like worth a few bucks in this condition, because it's, again, super high grade.
Yeah, it's crisp.
It's crisp. In this condition, about $15 book. Maybe a little more. Who knows?
Nice.
With 15 plus shipping, possibly even. But for $1, you know.
Yeah, and that's going in your PC, right? For
It might be for sale or trade. If anybody
Just
sees
kidding,
anything that they like, it might be for sale or trade.
drop a comment.
2 copies of Vengeance of Vampirella #6. Early Adam Hughes artwork right there. And then the crown gem of that booth,
Yeah.
Merc with a Mouth #7. Now, this was not in the dollar bin, but while I was standing there waiting to check out, I was like counting the books and standing there, and the guy running the booth, TNT Comics, by the way, fantastic. Also guys that work with us really well.
Yeah, they take really good care of us.
Yep, take really good care of us. I was looking inside a long box because they were dealing with somebody else, and right there, boom, there it was. Had a $5 price tag on it, and they were running a special where any $5 price tag was $3 for the day. So, first appearance of Lady Deadpool, $3. Currently around $35 to $40 book, depending on the grade. This is probably very fine.
Yeah.
But even at very fine, I mean, $3, you can't beat that.
When I told you I saw a bunch of them on walls going for 40 or 50.
Ran out of time in the last video, so we're going to reboot this, and now I guess I can be a little less rushed, but at this point I've been rushing so much that we're almost done.
We might as well finish rushing.
A guy, I haven't held like a Facebook auction in so long, but a guy in one of the groups, he won some books, and he's local to me. He's a buddy of mine. He won some books, and he was just like, hey, do you want to meet me at the next show, and we'll just do a trade for him. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm not going to say what he owed me. It wasn't a ton, but this is what I got out of it. Power Girl #4, nothing significant about it. I mean,
Power Girl?
It's the boob window, man.
Yeah. Something about those booby windows.
Lovely bosom.
That's true.
This guy pulled all of my strings because he's got like Power Girl, and he was like, well, we got this Zatanna too, also Seven Soldiers, which I've got a complete run of that. And then I've got like 3 or 4 issues of Seven Soldiers #1, but then I only had 1 copy of #2, so...
Only one?
Only one.
Only one!
I'm ridiculous. I'm insatiable. What I am. I'm sorry, I'm insatiable.
That's a good word.
And then flipping it, he doubled up because he's a cheap bastard. Wolverine Savage, #1. J. Scott Campbell.
He definitely.
I say #1. It's a one shot. He did. He knew. He knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
The bastard. Last 3 books were from that booth that you got the Gotham City Sirens Catwoman book from. So we got Mighty Avengers #34. Like I've said in my previous videos, if I see a Deadpool variant that I've never seen before, I'm automatically interested. This one, again, see, we got those 4 books. He charges $15 total. So, I mean, by that logic, I paid less than $4 each.
Yeah.
For every book. This is a 1 in 15. I looked it up after I got home. Retails for about $15. So I was like, all right, cool. The 1 in 15. Koi variant. This is only my 3rd copy of this.
Ridiculous.
Catwoman 50, Zatanna cover.
Do I have one of those in my
Adam
Catwoman
Hughes.
collection in my run? Or?
Well, the point is I've got 3 of them in my Adam Hughes Zatanna collection.
So can one of those migrate? Can the lesser grade
let's not
migrate?
get too
Okay,
crazy.
never mind. I was just kidding.
You're getting a little nuts there. All of them are pretty high grade too. Again, really dark colors on there, and
Yeah, that's true.
not a
It doesn't look horrible.
No,
There's, I think I see one ding. Color breaking.
right there.
Right there.
No. All right. Well, it would still qualify
put it
for a
in
9.0.
Put it in my long box.
It's the sexiest thing she's ever said to me. Put it in my long box.
Put it in my long box.
Don't say it like that. You
Oh,
sound more
sorry.
mannish. You sounded
I
like me
know.
when I
I'm
said.
sorry. I apologize, YouTube world, but I have a horrible cold that will probably
Put
take
it in my long
take my
box.
life tonight. So when I try to be sultry, I came out more like a man.
Put it in my long box.
Long box.
Sound like that old woman from the Poltergeist. No, her voice was really high pitched, wasn't it? There's evil in this house.
Oh yeah, what's that actress's name? I can't even remember. But could you imagine if she talked like this though?
No, it'd be so much more. I mean, she's so tiny and
I know.
gremlin-like.
It would be so unexpected and a little bit terrifying. We wouldn't look at our grandmothers the same way.
Last book I got from Sam's booth there was Wonder Woman 172, Adam Hughes cover. Again.
Gorgeous cover.
Fantastic cover, man. This is one of the harder ones to find, probably just because of the context of the cover. You got like Wonder Woman not in her like super strong heroine pose, more kind of in a delicate needing the help of a man thing, which, god damn it, Superman, you're such a misogynistic asshole.
Is he?
Misogyny.
Is he? I mean,
He's
I'm not a Superman fan.
I'm pandering to the
Oh. He's a misogynist.
Right.
A misogynist.
Did we just assume her gender? We did.
Yeah. No. Definitely a really nice cover. I like it.
It's a good cover. You can see my reflection in that My Light. What up?
Thanks for that, by the way, Sam. We're loving that My Light bag.
It's
He made
super
a
high grade too.
comment.
Yeah, he was like, "Why did I put that piece of shit book in a My Light?" He was like, "If you get that, I'm taking it out and switching it off with a Mylar." I was like, "I think that's worth at least a $7 discount, Sam." That might be why he took
Maybe
so
it
much
is.
off. But he let us
gave
keep the My
bag,
Light. So
joke's on him.
yeah, sucker.
Here we are getting excited about bags like true fans.
I have no idea how to show it off. So
Why don't you
I'll
hold it?
have to no, because you know what I've been meaning to do is I've been meaning to tour the house and show off the slabs and the stuff in our room, the artwork and shit like that. So I'll show that off another time. But for those of you who don't know Greg Bo Watson, he's a Zenescope cover artist. He's also a South Carolina native.
Yeah.
So he comes up to North Carolina for all of their shows. Wonderful human being. Another one that always really takes care of us. Really friendly.
Yes.
I commissioned him on a specific piece. I had watched him for a while, looking for the right artist, because I had this idea in my brain of exactly what I wanted. And it was one of my favorite covers of all time is Amazing Spider-Man number 601. The J. Scott Campbell cover where Mary Jane's holding like the cup of coffee and Spider-Man swinging out of the window in the background, and she's like looking off into the distance hoping that he's going to be all right and shit. But I think Mary Jane's a harlot, and a very attractive harlot, don't get me wrong, but I've always been more of a Gwen Stacy person.
Yeah.
Not Spider-Gwen, not Gwenpool. Gwen Stacy. Original Gwen Stacy.
Like
Like,
Shed a Tear
like Girl
121,
Next Door,
Girls
right?
Gwen Stacy.
Like my first Grail book ever was Amazing Spider-Man 121, which is kind of morbid, I guess. My first Grail book was her death. Like, I love her so much, I wanted to see her die.
You wanted to see the conclusion before anything else.
Later, I picked up number 31, which is her first appearance, but first I had to have her death.
What's her first appearance on a cover? Why can't I remember?
It's,
Did I stump you?
I remember what the cover looks like. It's a mostly yellow cover,
And she's sitting.
She's sitting, and I don't remember who. She's tied to it.
Yeah.
And you're seeing like an aerial view, or maybe she's hanging from above like some like molten steel or some shit like that. It's something that's like on fire.
He would totally know it if I hadn't just called him out. By the
I
way,
know, right? I was gonna say I want to say it's 39. I could be off.
I don't know if that's right.
I want to say it's 39 though.
You have it.
I do have it.
Let's go digging.
I'm
just kidding.
No,
I'm not doing that. It's been a long day.
no, I'm sure you're probably going to bed right after this, right?
Heck yeah, I'm gonna snuggle up.
But anyway, so I commissioned Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson.
I feel like I should have had like a cobblestone pipe. Mr. Watson. About a year ago with this idea to do this, and he was really excited to do it, and he put pen to paper, and about 6 months ago I got the black and white version of it. And today I was finally able to pick up the full color version of it, so I'm really excited about that. Really excited about showing you guys once I do like the tour and stuff.
It's the what is it, the 609?
601. I said
601. Sorry, it's a 601 cover, but instead of Mary Jane, it's Gwen Stacy.
I guess I didn't officially say that.
I
was getting
tangent,
right because of my love for the death of Gwen Stacy. Right, but it is that homage, and it's got Gwen instead of Mary Jane, almost like a peer into one of the different Marvel Earths where Gwen didn't die. And how things could have been.
Oh, see, I like that storyline better. Let's go to that Earth.
Can we go to that Earth where Gwen is a homely girl next door, like baby mama?
Yeah.
As opposed to, well, she's wifey material. She's not baby mama. What am I saying?
No,
yeah.
Mary Jane is baby mama.
Yeah,
she's that harlot kissing in the rain.
But she's super sexy though, and it looks just like Black Cat. Like if I was Spider-Man and I had, even if I was Spider-Man and I had Gwen, Black Cat would she could get it.
She'd be your...
She'd be my side chick. Too good.
Good old homie America. Gotta have that side piece. Amen.
Right. Anyway, I look forward to showing you guys that.
Sorry.
I don't mean to be a tease. I'm over the moon about it, man. I've been waiting over a year to see it, and longer than that I've wanted to see it. So I got the ball rolling a year ago, and I finally today have the finished product. So I'll show that to you guys soon.
Now it's time to commission him for the next piece.
Right. Excited about that too. I'm not going to give all of my ideas away though.
Yeah, y'all just gonna have to wait.
Okay. I forget that they can't see me right now. I'm used to them being able to see me, and I'm like doing like I'm watching you guys, like stealing ideas. Just kidding.
Be intimidated, you two.
Guys, drop us a like, drop us a comment. Let us know how you feel about our pickups. Let us know how you feel about my wife.
I'd love to do more of these with you, honey. So
being involved.
The better the feedback, the more often I'll be here.
So if you didn't care for her, don't like the video.
Or just say a comment, we didn't care for the marg.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Everybody, hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Warm. You guys got to get up early and go to work.
Sucks for them.
That sucks for them. I work nights. I got to get up late and go to work tomorrow. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.